Well, sports fans, it's Wednesday. We're getting ready to head out. As you can see, the road is wet. It was raining, it just stopped, so there's a good chance we're going to get wet. But, as all you Cub fans know, embrace the suck, right? Does look pretty though. Nice and green.
English muffin, and then I had a everything bagel with egg and turkey sausage and cheddar cheese. Double breakfast. And 2 beers.
They serve beer in the morning? Or did you? 8 o'clock?
I had to wait 15 minutes.
I was wondering why. Now this is from a man, you weren't eating breakfast 2 months ago, were you? Weren't you? Yeah. Yeah, so other than when we started doing the Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches, but yeah, we've converted you. Coming over to
any leftovers that you
I've been
brought
eating
along?
breakfast ever since I've been on trip, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Not every morning though, when I was doing it with stove.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 breakfast of champion folk, 2 sandwiches and 2 beers.
Yeah.
What kind of beers?
It was
Not
Fiddle Station IPA.
Okay. So it wasn't domestic.
Oh, it's made right here in
Oh,
Vermont.
was it? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's as domestic as you can get.
Yeah. So you're a little behind us.
I might be.
No, you are. No.
By a lot, you think?
No, you'll beat us. No, we already talked. We shouldn't even say anything because then you'll be running.
Yeah, parking.
All right, we'll have to do a retraction here. Bruiser's got 3.6. We have 3.5. I thought it was like 2.3, but apparently I wasn't counting a mile. Silly
that's
me.
The roadblock. All
Yeah.
downhill on a road, you'll have no problem at all.
Cool. All right, guys. This is a really short hike today. I don't know, 8 miles or so, which that's going to be a 1 mile road walk down Elm Street. That's part of the trail. We did, yesterday's video showed you, we did 2 miles of the road walked, and then we apparently have another mile. There really is no views. There was a climb, but really nothing to speak of. This is a well-manicured trail. After the Whites and Maine, until we get further south, I think we're going to see trails like this. So, just putting in miles. But it is raining. Started out raining, so I had my raincoat on. Quit raining, so I took the raincoat off. And what happened? Yeah, it started raining again. We'll have some silence, let you see the trees and stuff. Yes, folks, this is part of the AT Trail. 1 mile down this to the post office. I don't know if it's in Hanover or Norwich. Anyway, I know that when I hit the post office, I'm done. Wasn't obviously too bad of a hike. It was short, even if it did rain. So, we'll see you on down the line. Hey YouTube fans, as I was walking down the trail looking at my phone, since I had a signal, a voice called out and said, "Hey, you're passing up trail magic." And lo and behold, I just had a nice, what kind of bread was that? It had walnuts, it had chocolate chip in it.
Chocolate chip banana bread.
See, I thought it was banana and chocolate. Hey, what's your name, ma'am?
It's Betsy. My trail name is Short and Sweet.
Short and sweet.
Yes.
Have you done the AT?
We've done
Section?
about half of it.
Half
In
of it? Okay.
sections, almost half. It's our son, the brain, Pinky and the Brain. He did the trail in 2007. He took a gap year at the age of 19, went to Georgia, hiked to Maine, and got to stay right here in his own bed, right on the trail, not even a tenth of a mile off the trail.
Cool. So you provide trail magic to hikers when they go by.
We do, and we host hikers as well.
Okay. How many hikers did you were talking to me earlier? How many hikers did?
Well, for the whole network, 2 years ago, we have really good, solid numbers. I had trouble collecting all the numbers from everybody last year, but we took 844 hikers off the trail, and we hosted them in someone's home. We here took 266 hikers that year, which is really insane.
Wow, that's
But,
amazing.
I was working full time at the time too, so it was before I retired. I'm not sure how we did it, but we did.
So cool. We, from a perspective through hiker, I've got we're almost 2/3 done. So once I get that other third done, then I'll be a through hiker. That's why I say perspective, because at any given time something could happen and you get injured and you're off the trail. But on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank you for the work that you do here, and then the organization of others. We had heard that this area was famous for trail angels and stuff. So.
Yeah, you're about to walk down Elm Street, which is known by hikers as Trail Magic Alley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's a little bit of trail magic all sprinkled down the road.
So I'll have to keep my eyes open then, huh?
Keep your eyes open. Don't be looking at your phone.
I won't. I know. I'm like a young kid.
So I'll tell you one real quick thing. The reason we do this, and I'm going to give you the extremely Reader's Digest stories. Someone was very kind to our son when he had a problem on the trail and had an infection in the heel, and he ended up staying with a family that had never hosted hikers before. He and his friend for 6 days.
Wow.
And the only thing they asked of us in return was that we pay it forward.
And
So at that point in 2007, we put out the cooler with the Trail Magic. I put a sign on it that said, "For free overnight stays, inquire at the house or call me on my cell phone." And then I organized it. We opened our home, began to host hikers, and organized this network of trail angels over the next couple of years to the point we have between 20 and 25 trail angels on any given year. If you look at the list, you'll see there's a whole bunch at the top that do all the hosting. And at the bottom, I have 6 dedicated shuttle drivers this year that'll drive you anywhere around the Upper Valley,
Wow.
all the way to Rutland or wherever.
Wow.
Nobody charges anything. The only thing we ask of you is that somewhere on your journey, whether it be on the trail or whether it's when you go back to whatever life you lead when you are off the trail, you'll undoubtedly come across someone who's in need of something. We ask you to please extend a bit of
already
kindness
done
to
it.
that
Just to let
person.
you know, we on our 0 days or a Nero day, we'll go out and set up by a trailhead. We got a cooler, so we buy pop, Gatorade, water, beer for those that choose, and then some type of snacks. We were hiking through Mount Washington, and we were hiking down, and a guy was hiking up, and he stopped and said, "Are you a through hiker?" I said, "Yes, sir, I am." He goes, "How would you like $20?" And I laughed and I said, "What's the catch?" He goes, No catch.
Somebody just bought a young guy. He gave him $40 to go to the Norwich Inn and have dinner the other night. He was staying with us. He's like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he was from the Virginia Backpackers.
Oh, cool.
They have a Facebook page. They had raised $500 for somebody to through hike, and that person had to cancel out. So he was hiking up Mount Washington, and I think I was the
Yeah,
21st
imagine.
person. Yeah, so I let him know. So I hope this doesn't offend you, but I'm going to use these funds. This is what we're doing. It will obviously help
pay
us to
it
buy
forward.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that will then help more hikers.
So that's the important part about our message is not just that we want you to do something kind for someone. We want you to do that for that person.
And ask
we
that
want
they
you to
do
ask
it.
them to please pay it forward as well. This is not a linear equation. It's exponential. If we've got 10 people who do something kind for 10 people, this adds up.
And I think you're seeing that. I know that a lot of the trail magic that I've encountered have been former through hikers that because they having a bad day and you come off the trail and there's it's hot and you're thirsty and there's somebody with a cold drink, or you're always get the hunger pangs and yeah, exactly. No, because I don't know how many other people are behind me. That's just it. It's
Well,
like
you don't know that there's 3 fresh loaves out
Oh.
there. Counted them I did this morning.
it's been a long time since I've had fruit. I did got off the trail one day and I didn't realize how good a carrot could taste.
Yeah, it's
You
all
know,
good
it's
when you're not.
exactly. Anyway,
Have a great hike.
yes.
Stay upright and stay safe.
Thank you. Bye bye. How neat was that, there, fans? All right, what do you do after a hike? You prepare for the next hike. Actually, he's planned out our whole itinerary till we're done. So we'll cue you in on that at some time in the future. But It's looking pretty good. So thank you, Bruiser. Well, what do you do on a narrow day? You stop in and get a haircut and a trim job. He was looking pretty shaggy. Give us a thumbs up there. No, he ain't gonna do it. He's trying not to avoid. He's avoiding eye contact. USA, USA.